The Toronto Raptors deal. Simmons, Johnson, and Matt. It's Jim on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Grady Dick. The three doesn't go. Here I go, playing the star again. There I go. Turn the page. Bob Seger.
The Silver Bullet Band, Bob Seger.
Raptors against the Nets. Johnson with it, Keon Johnson. Guarded by Emmanuel quickly. So great to see IQ back out there. Short corner. On the inside, Claxton shot over now to IQ. Out on the run, and a punch!
High percentage opportunity, and quickly get him in a transition game.
Cam Johnson now over to Simmons. Simmons not a threat from the perimeter. Puts it on the deck. With the right hand, doesn't go. Quickly, out on the run once again. Scotty B. Grady. Abaji, quick to three! In and out. Rebound for Jakob Poeltl. Backing in on Simmons with a hook shot. And
to that shot.
Simmons over to Clowney. Here's Johnson. He's asking for a screen, Jack. He's going to turn and fire. This is a team. Raptors without R.J. Barrett. We send him our best. Unfortunately, under the weather. Bruce Brown played yesterday. And he's managing that right knee, understandably so. Not going tonight.
Back-to-back.
Yeah. Played 2 games. Simmons trying to get downhill. Poeltl with another rebound. Poeltl on a handoff to Grady Dick. Brooklyn currently 12-20. They've dropped 4 or 5. That one victory was against Milwaukee. Johnson his 6th season at a UNC. Last 10 games averaging 22 points. The turnover by Toronto. Too many of those early on by the Brooklyn Nets, Jack. 2 turnovers leading to 5 points.
Yeah, they blew up that dribble handoff that time. A beautiful pass there.
And count down in our 3 officials. Claxton hands it to Cameron Johnson.
Overall in the season, so very consistent.
Scotty. Here's quickly the 3. And that 3 doesn't go. Claxton flips it over to Simmons. Johnson puts it on the deck. And a reach in. And a strip. Abaji now to Dick. And getting to the iron. Shot doesn't go. And the putback doesn't go. Under 8 minutes to go. Opening quarter. Scotty with a long rebound. Grady the 3. In Boston as Barnes goes for the steal. Quickly knocked down. He's back up. Scotty ahead to Abaji. Abaji on the break. Oh,
clean look.
They're going to say that's a 2. Foot on the line. Here's Johnson. Keon Johnson with a 3. No. Tied at 11. Claxton, here's Simmons. Clock down, the sweeping right hook doesn't go, and Scotty with a rebound.
Haji face dog in that time on Cam Johnson. Obviously, you want to make sure, prevent him catching.
The pass, no, it's a shot.
He don't run for the Raptors, and
when they're able to get out in transition.
Quickly did a great job getting him in the running game as well, really looking to push it early.
Shed will check in for IQ.
Minutes restriction.
Yep. 5 minutes, 2 assists for Quicko with 3 from the floor. All 3 3-point attempts. Simmons kicks it. And Wilson the season. 4. They're 6th in makes it 14.7.
Hit latest.
D'Angelo Russell is at the scorer's table. Simmons came over in the Dorian Finney-Smith deal. Wilson trying to cut, can't. Here's Johnson, finds Claxton.
Offense with some pace and intensity.
Brooklyn led by 17 points, Jack, on Sunday in the fourth quarter, and they ended up losing. Cole Anthony with a game winner with 1.3 left on the clock. Raptors will see Orlando on Friday night. Here's Scotty B backing down, fading, touch.
Set in the short mid-range area this year, so get him some high percentage shots. See the ball go in the basket.
Cam Johnson, no. Pirtle, rebound to Shed. Shed into the front court. Shed attacking, and Shed, Milton, 3 second-round picks. 20's with them.
Yeah, great run playing for Kenny Atkinson.
Scotty with a jumper that doesn't go, and Sharp with the rebound. Russell has had success against the Raptors no matter the uniform he wears. The three doesn't go, and Chris Boucher grabs the rebound with Pirtle, Barnes, Abaji, and Shed. Boucher 7 points last night, 14 minutes of action. The rookie out of Baylor. Shed finds Mitchell, great look. Mitchell, no. Pirtle, put back, and Sharp with the rebound.
He made the right play. Mitchell's got to make that corner three, but bottom line, you still take pride in the fact that your point guard's doing the right thing, getting you the quality shot.
Russell
is great going to his left, right on that screener roll.
Here's Russell. And Brooklyn, the first time he averaged over 26 points, nearly 8 assists and 7 rebounds. Jack also had a triple-double against them in March of 2017. Jacoby Walters, questionable whether or not he would go. Walter and Shed. Here's Kelly. Went over to Jacoby Walter. He lost it. Shot clock down. Boucher.
11 of his last 22 from three. And that's over a 5+ game span. So he's playing at a high level off the bench. Get it. Over 12 points a game in that 5-game stretch, Matty D. So getting solid productivity from him off the bench. Walter last night. You're going to have some of those nights as a rookie. 1 for
5 of 9. Russell with an up fake and gets tripped in. Russell gets in the paint. And Wilson at the line. Russell's at the line, and with more.
Back to this team, I learned so much about how here. It's pretty nice, guys.
He's on an expiring deal at 18.7.
So he's got a lot to play for.
Yep. First 2 years with the Lakers in Brooklyn, Golden State, Minnesota. Back to LA for 2.5 seasons, now back in Brooklyn. Up fake. Johnson, corner three is 6 turnovers, Jack, leading to 12 points. Boucher attacking, cut off. Quick gives it to Scotty. Scotty the no look. Boucher batted around in the 7th turnover by Toronto. Sharp. 3 doesn't go. Scotty pushing it to the trailing Olynyk. Quick attacks. Boucher the corner 3, air ball. 6-second difference, game clock, shot clock. Out on the run. 9-point lead for Brooklyn. Quick. Rattle the bench. He's got 7 points. The deep 3. Injure your elbow. Here's Quick. Stutter step. Olynyk drifting to the corner.
And by Quickly, 3rd assist tonight, Matt. He's done a really good job getting the ball to court at a rapid pace. 15 break points for Toronto. So they're getting beautiful opportunities in the open court.
Had 15 all of last night. Of course, that was against the Celtics. Look at the opponents they played over the course of the last week. Some of the best offenses in the NBA. Last night, Boston really clogged up the middle. Raptors ended up with 71 points. There's Grady on the inside battling. Has it knocked away. Russell into the front court. Russell. Just a little bit of room, and the three doesn't go, and Walter's going to track it down on the right block. Quickly, here's Scotty, and a great find.
To give the ball up, and his fourth assist, so you run hard, he's going to take care of you.
He was 9th in the NBA in assists after the... And D'Angelo Russell now with 9. Here's Quick, and the shot doesn't go, just a little bit short.
Hey, you know, understandably, he's going to be a little rusty on some of the technique plays.
And a total of 31 picks. They have 15 first-round picks. That's going to be the most first-round pick 7 seasons. And so they are in a rebuild, and they got a lot to work with, very much like Oklahoma City did.
And they got cap space. And for a Raptor fan, the concern is they're in your division, right? And you're already in a competitive division with the Celtics and the Knicks, and obviously the Sixers have had their share of injuries, but nonetheless, they should be a good ball club. So the Raptors in their rebuild got to nail those picks.
Grady. In 1 second, they have their own, plus Milwaukee, which is top 4 protected. They have New York's, and then they have Houston, Oklahoma City, or Phoenix, the least favorable of those 3. So a lot to work with in a very deep draft.
Well, here's the other thing. With the, you know, the new salary cap restrictions, first apron, second apron, all that, cheap labor, rookie contract, rookie scale contracts, valuable in terms of your team building.
Scotty, 3 of 3 from in the paint.
6-0 since the timeout. Organizational control, right? So important early in a guy's career. Very beneficial.
3 doesn't go for Clowney. Second chance opportunity. In the corner, it's Russell. Over Grady side. You love to see it. And his totals rise. He's up to 7.
He's had some beautiful looks in the open court. Excellent help that time. Grady Dick.
Grady to Apache, and unable to finish, John.
That was a nice play if it went. All right, get it right back. Play through it.
Turnover. Russell. And gets it right back.
To clean that up. That's been the issue, Matt.
Talked about this with Scotty. Nice move.
Things settle down and you don't press as much on the 3. It's on the floor with you. Sometimes you don't need those.
He's 6 of 7. Here's Scotty.
Very efficient, very aggressive tonight.
Game high for the Raptors.
Quickly coming out, 5 points, 7 dimes. Clock.
Great defense. 6:52. Here's second quarter action. Shed, Pirtle, Dick, Abaji. Here's Walter rising up in the three.
10 tonight, a perfect 2 for 2. Walter stepping right into that shot. Beautiful find as well by Shed. Looking opposite for a shooter.
Jack sets a timeout. Raptors have outscored Brooklyn 14-5. Walter, the rookie. Here's Walter again. They're too strong. Sharp grabs a rebound. Over the last 11 games, Jack, the Raptors have had at least 2 rookies of the possible 528 minutes. Only other team that's had more rookies.
Top-notch team in the Western Conference. Quite frankly, the more competitive conference. So the climb in the East, if you get it right, not as bad.
Oh, how things have changed since when he was first coming in the league. You would be scared to mess up because there were so many vets in the locker room, and that's what held you accountable. So it's really amazing when you think about these young guys and the ways that they're able to motivate themselves, but to also hold themselves accountable as youth coming into the NBA these days.
System automatically, a lot of them are good veterans that, quite frankly, add a lot to the fabric of your league.
Here's Grady rising up to three.
The pace and the quality per trip you get in terms of the shots.
Raptors on a 19-7 run since Darko's timeout. And they're limiting Brooklyn to 3 of 10 shooting. They forced 3 turnovers, now 3 of 11 shooting, but a whistle and foul them. Raptors is committing the most personal fouls per game. There's been many foul shots here.
All over once here in the second quarter.
Yeah,
that's huge.
It is.
Getting quality shots. You mentioned the shots they're getting. They're actually getting shots. That's an accomplishment.
Grady flips it over to Walter. Walter looking for Olenek. That's cut off by Johnson. The clock is down. Shed looking for some room.
Basketball, solid fundamental plays.
Keon Johnson with the left.
So you get a nice point guard play from Quickly and Shed tonight, Matt. Maybe on Mitchell
foul
struggled,
trouble.
foul trouble in his minutes.
Grady, 3 doesn't go. And Simmons with it in the final year of his contract. And Anna.
Well, Matt, the vibe is 4 games. I thought the Raptors came out last night in the first half, did a great job competing, but obviously down in the Barnes to Pirtle.
13 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists for Scotty. He's guarding Simmons. Tied at 54. Keon Johnson with it. 3 doesn't go for Claxton. Quickly attacking with the left, and it rolls off the front of the rim.
And Nick Claxton 1 of 9 from 3. Aaron Sharp 2 for 14 for 3. What are those guys shooting threes for?
Here's a corner 3. The Tennessee Volunteer.
Rick Barnes has an excellent program now.
Rocky Top. The Ernie and Bernie show from back in the day, Jack. Walter, people are Googling Ernie Bernie show, Tennessee. Here's Quickly to go.
They had the collective going back then, Matty D.
They did. They had NIL before NIL.
Our man Leo Rollins, he knows a little bit about the collective.
Yes, he does. Johnson, the shot doesn't go. 2:22 on the clock, and Scotty cut off by Cam Johnson. Grady with the clock down. Jack Grady spinning around. Nice pass. Push shot. Hurdle. Halfway.
Shot clock made something out of nothing.
Here's Simmons. Look at Scotty. Great defense. Good job playing under the screen against a player like Ben Simmons. Here's Keon Johnson with a touch. No.
From last night, and not hanging their heads either, Matty D. Good positive performance here in the first half.
1:35 to go. 11 points. Here to join us next for At the Half, presented by Subway. 12 points the last time he played. Scotty in and out. Toronto by 1. Clowney.
Ball game here on New Year's night.
Quick. Here's Abaji. Scotty back over to Ochai, attacking. And there's Gray from 3.
And it's Barrett back. The quality of shots that Grady Dick's going to get is going to improve, and you're going to see his percentages improve along with it.
Yeah, great point. Thanks, Scotty. Gets a switch. Russell steps through the pass.
Drews playing with force.
Guarding Russell. Here's a 3. And they're going to.
So you're going to have a few of those miscues to a flow. Their point guard play, Matty D's been excellent.
Scotty. Grady turns, fire.